Let's finish off with some more interesting function notation things you could do. So let's say f of x, we're going to define f of x as 2x plus 7. Now we could actually go backwards. If I could say if f of x equals 15, what is the value of x? So what I've been doing up to this point is I've been giving you the value of x, and I'm saying find the value of the function. But we could also go backwards. You could be given the value of the function and try to find the input for it, try to find the x. So if f of x equals 15, so we have f of x is 2x plus 7, and this whole f of x thing becomes 15. So that's what becomes 15. It's not 15 times x or anything like that. The f of x is what becomes the 15. So 15 would be equal to 2x plus 7. 15 minus 7 equals 2x. 8 equals 2x. X equals 4. So if f of x equals 15, then x equals 4. Right? And there's nothing stopping us from doing it with negative numbers, for example. So here, I'll just again reiterate. Let's say f of x is 2x plus 7. And I say that f of x equals negative 3. And pause the video and try to figure out what x is. So the answer would be that the f of x becomes minus 3. Minus 3 becomes 2x plus 7. So minus 10 equals 2x, so x equals negative 5. So if f of x equals negative 3, then x equals negative 5. And an interesting version of that might be, let's say f of x was 2w plus 5. So we knew that f of x is 2x plus 7, but now f of x is that. So 2w plus 5 is 2x plus 7, and we want to find out what x is, so we're trying to solve for x. So we bring the 7 over, we get 2w plus 5 minus 7 equals 2x. Oops, I was doing this in color before. 2w minus 2 equals 2x. Divide everything by 2, and we get w minus 1 equals x. Or to put it another way, f of w minus 1 is 2w plus 5, given this definition of f of x. The next thing we're going to look at, let's define some functions. So I'm going to say f of x is 3x minus 2, and g of x is x minus 1 squared. And I could say, what is f of g of 4? So what's f of g of 4? And what we're going to do first is we're going to figure out, okay, what is g of 4? So g of 4 is 4 minus 1 squared, which is 3 squared, which is 9. So essentially, f of g of 4 is like saying f of 9. And f of 9 is 3 times 9 minus 2, which is 27 minus 2, which is 25. So f of g of 4 is 25. And we could go backwards, or not backwards, but we could do it like this. We can find out what is g of f of 4, and it's not going to be the same. Because here we're going to have to figure out f of 4 first. So f of 4, I'm going to try to do it in line. So f of 4 is going to be, no, I'm not. It's going to be complicated. F of 4 is going to be 3 times 4 minus 2, which is 12 minus 2, which is 10. So that's going to be the same thing as writing. G of f of 4 is the same thing as g of 10. And g of 10 is going to be, we plug in a 10 now for the x. 10 minus 1 squared, which is 9 squared, which is 81. So g of f of 4 is 81. And as you can imagine, these type of things could get pretty interesting.